Turning up Lagos one beat at a time. The beat.
We have DJ Tunez in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. How have you been?
I've been good, man. Just working and
Breaking your leg. Getting the babes.
playing some basketball a little too much, but
know.
I've been in Lagos living.
Okay.
Yeah,
How's that going, though?
it's good, man. I feel like Lagos and New York has certain similarities.
Yeah.
So
Season never sleeps, right?
yeah, sitting never sleep. Everybody's hustling, so it's just I love it. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, but you've come a long way, being a DJ and also being Wizkid's official DJ.
Yes,
so that transition, how's that been for you, though?
It's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't explain like how much it's done for me and over my career. And it's exposed me to so many people around the world, you know what I'm saying? And exploring the world with Wiz has been a journey and a blessing, you know what I mean? So every step is just fun.
Yeah, but does that still give you the opportunity to actually play like private gigs and, just go on to actually be a DJ?
I would say at times, I would say there's stages to it.
Yeah.
And I would say I'm at the peak stage.
Okay.
So I feel like when you're first starting, there's the private events, there's the weddings, there's the baby showers and all of that. And then you move up to the club, and once you dominate the club, you move on to doing your own events in different cities. Once you dominate that, it's like now you're with the biggest artists in the world. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I'm just picking my fun.
Okay.
I can choose to go to Ibadan. I can choose to go to Oshobo, you know what I mean? And I can still go to London and Sweden at the same time. So
that makes a lot of sense.
just having fun with it.
So something huge is coming to the beat every Thursday.
Yes, so
Yeah, sure. So, how do you get on? Like you said, you're picking your fun, though. So, you doing a radio show, is that also part of picking your fun as well?
Yeah, and it's like, I would say it's community service, I call it.
Oh,
I
really?
say like coming back and just spreading my wings here in Nigeria as a super ego. I have to show them
That's a
that.
super ego.
I have to show them that, their boys home.
Okay, cool. So, the fact that you're consistently on the road, so how are you going to make that work, though?
I mean, we live in a different time now, so
You can always, send in stuff.
so that's the AI.
I hear you. So it's a great time for Nigerian music.
Yes.
So from COVID all the way till it's been a glorious 5-year run.
Mm-hmm.
But we do not want to discount everything everybody else before we started to do the Afrobeats to the World movement. Kicked in. The Ice Prince, the Two-Face DBS.
Mm-hmm.
The Debans, everybody that one way or the other form the foundation of everything that we enjoy.
Yes.
Today. But as much as Nigerian music is doing what Nigerian music is doing, but I think it's almost like a horrible time to be an artist based on the value of the music. Yeah, back in the day, you could buy like a CD here in Nigeria for $100, and despite piracies or whatever, you could actually just tunnel the money into the pockets of the artist. The other day, I've known about this, a long time ago, that 1 million streams is $300. So,
Burner.
yeah, I know. But as an artist, putting in all that work is more expensive to promote music now. It's more expensive to shoot videos. It's more, expensive to do the social media. You're expected to just put everything together into a pot. So, don't you think it's, a little more stressful and difficult to be an artist in 2025?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And if you see like a lot of people that talk about it, the industry people talk about it, A&Rs or execs. I even heard the Jazzy talk about it before. Just like, he needs over $250,000 just to push a single. You know what I'm saying? Or budgets of big extreme budgets just to push singles or EPs, somewhere between the talks of $500,000 or even $1 million sometimes, just to push a EP or a single, or so. It's definitely a lot more than back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be very difficult for anybody trying to be an artist in today's world. You need a big budget.
I know. I can imagine. When people listen to this brand new show, let us in. What's the show going to be called?
Tunes World.
Okay.
On the beat of
Thursdays 10 to 11.
Yes.
Yeah. So what should people expect though?
Just a lot of fun. Updating Europe with the music.
Yeah.
Giving you some stories about my tour life, and I got a lot of friends in the industry,
Yeah,
so
please bring them
I'm
through.
definitely
Let's have a party.
yeah, definitely gonna have some fun.
Especially the ladies, though.
Yeah.
Now, talking about the ladies, you seem to have a lot of lady fans.
Hey,
Yeah, the ladies love tunes.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
That
love.
Maybe the title of your new tape. Ladies love tunes.
It's love.
Okay, so are you in a relationship of any sort?
I'm dating my God.
Okay.
I'm focused on
Tunes world.
my career right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I like to keep that private, man.
Okay.
You know, in the world we're living in now, there's so many enemies trying to break what you have. I feel like having a private relationship is probably the best way to go.
Okay.
But you know, everybody's different, man. Everybody's different.
I totally understand.
I just feel like people always try to destroy the art. They see it and like, no, these two shouldn't be together.
Yeah. So how do you've had a plethora of collaborations.
Yeah.
I think your latest one was with Libianca and Waniko.
Yeah.
Promiscuous. Yeah. So I wanted to ask. I'm sure the publishing is going to Timbaland and El Furtado. I'm sure like 95% of that song.
Yeah, see what happened.
Okay.
See what had happened was I was actually, they reached out to me.
For real?
To do like interpolation.
Yeah.
Now we didn't like sample the song exactly. We just re-sang them with a little twist. So one day played Timbaland and
Libianca was El Furtado.
Yeah, and Nelly loved it.
Yeah.
She gave us permission to drop it, and that's basically like our African version or Afrobeat version to that song. I realized like with today's time, the kids don't know it the way how it, the way we know that song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to bring it back to life. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna see like a lot more of that.
Yeah, I'm definitely like into the remixing and interpolation thing. I get reached out once in a while to like cook up. So it's just to get the right people involved. You know what I'm saying?
Because that was dope too as well. Then your song with Terry Akpala and Wiz, absolute banger as well. So we're gonna see like a full tape from you anytime soon.
Yeah, but it goes back to what we talk about, those big budgets.
I know.
I won't lie to you, I'm gonna put it out there. I need at least $1 million to $5 million to do an album. If I like to do it properly, every song has a video.
Yeah.
I can really go everywhere on each radio and promote and tour it, and like it takes a lot, man. Chocolates of recording, mixing, and master, or calling the artists, making sure they're okay.
I hear you. I hear you.
Giving them some drinks.
Yeah. I hear you.
It's a work. We're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm taking my time with the music. I realize slow and steady wins the race.
Okay.
For me, there was in Corona, I dropped almost like 20 songs.
Yeah.
Including the EP with Amazing.
Yeah.
And I realized like, maybe I'm pushing a little too much. Then I just said I'm dropping one, and that was a Paradisco. Next thing you know,
song's fire.
Yeah,
and a lot of people were saying, "Oh my God, Terry." I don't like Terry Akpala since when I knew Terry Akpala. He's always been making hits, to be honest. So hearing him on Akpala Disco was just absolute brilliance. And I think what stood that record out was it was properly mixed and mastered. Like the clarity, everything about the record was just perfect.
Thank you, man.
And I think I will speak for a lot of people. I think the song was so good that it didn't even need a Wizkid remix. Actually, I just feel, Wiz remix, okay, but the song on its own is brilliant. It's a brilliant, it's a brilliant piece of work. So now that you've set the bar there, so that means whatever it is that you bring in next, they'll benchmark it with the last big hit that you've put out.
Exactly.
So does that put you under any kind of pressure though?
I mean,
to look for like the perfect song.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say it puts pressure on, but I realize like being patient with the music works best. When you're trying to rush yourself, I need to do this, I need to do that. Sometimes it just literally comes to you with grace. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So, and that's what happened with me at Akpala Disco. I just said, look, let me go back to the roots. This is what my dad used to listen to.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Haruna Shalal and his father. So it's just like, let me go back to this. Let me put talking drum back in the music. Let me just go back to feeling like I'm wearing the African clothes and you know, have my fila on and stuff like that.
I know, I can imagine.
And that's how I created the event too. I don't know if you heard about the event, but where the disco night where everybody's wearing.
Everybody had the what's it called? The Ankara.
Yeah. So something I'm doing every year now in Lagos, just to keep that tradition going.
I know.
With Haruna, Shala, and Terry.
And talking about that, I don't know if you've heard the song "A Million" by Veronica Vega and Quavo.
I believe so.
Yeah, there's a
okay, in the beginning, use the sample. Yeah. He got in trouble for that.
Yeah, I think it was something Michelle Lua or something. When I heard it was a straight banger, man. You know, it's a brilliant song. So looking forward to that. And also, now that you're here, I think it's also something that we can partner on and see how how we'll make it bigger.
For sure, for sure.
So, in case you just tuned in, Tunes World every Thursday, 10 to 11, DJ Tunes right here on the Heartbeats of Lagos. Him, his friends, the ladies, everybody in the studio, just having a party. Yeah, that's the culture, man. I want everybody to know that Tunes is a really cool guy.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And has a lot of fine babes. So. Yeah, so it's 2025. So aside, why you like? Don't you have fine babes? You have fine babes. I know.
I mean, man, I'm blessed. But I'm taking it easy.
I can imagine, man. I can imagine. So it's 2025. So aside being on the road, this collaboration with the beats. So I think I'm just looking forward to the music as well.
Yeah.
Because you have an ear for great music. The tape was amazing.
Yeah,
sure. So, and everything else that you put out, after that. So I'm just looking forward to the music. Yes.
And I realize my biggest fan base is here, So me coming back here and just committing to back home, I'm really looking forward to just being at Heartbeat of Lagos with you guys here at the Beat FM, So
you can play us some unreleased stuff.
Everything. It's gonna be going. It's gonna be going.
Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. I think I would just play that Promiscuous just because.
Just because.
Yeah, just because
everybody's promiscuous.
I know. And a lot of people. It's just weird how the song, give or take, maybe if you're 18, 20 years, and a lot of people don't even know. They don't know the original. It's songs of banger, man. Timberland was definitely on one. When he did that project.
Definitely.
So getting One Day Cole and Libianca together, man. I'm sure that would have taken you.
It took me some time.
Especially One Day Cole. I know how crazy. Sometimes.
That's my guy. I know, man. That's my guy.
I'm insanely talented. Insanely talented. So thank you so much, and looking forward to Thursday.
Yes.
Where you just come show it down.
Yeah,
I hope your leg is better, so you can give us some moves as well.
For sure. I like the seat job. I'm trying to go to that vibe.
So good. Thank you so much, DJ Tunes, for taking that time to be in here at Tunes World every Thursday, right here on the Heartbeats of Lagos. Between 10 and 11, the biggest Nigerian songs, unreleased stuff from DJ Tunes, and we're going to be having literally a party right here on the Heartbeats of Lagos, courtesy my man DJ Tunes. So here's Promiscuous, DJ Tunes, One Day Cole, Libianca.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And also, don't forget to check out all the other content on the other shows on the Beat 99.9 FM.